Hey everybody, this is Randy Wilson, Bitcoin Randy, also known as Mavro Builder, or at least formally. Yeah, I just wanted to share some really big news with you today. Big announcement coming from ZarFund, and I think this is certainly something all of us should be aware of. I'm going to go ahead and sign in, and right away we should be able to see the new update here. Well, it's not here yet. Okay. Well, let's look over here at news. Okay, 9/21 news. This is big news coming from ZarFund. Check this out. So what does it say? It says September 21st, 2016. For those wanting products or services on ZarFund, all gold members, level 3 or stage 3, now has an ebook they can download to the value of $39 in their back office under rewards. The book is by a very good friend of mine, Hannes Dreyer. The title of the book, The Formula for Riches. Download it and read it. It will change your life if you apply it. More products and services are on the way to enrich our members in more ways than one. For our bronze and silver members, you now have something very worthwhile to work towards. Keep donating and keep upgrading so that you can reap the benefits the program provides. Happy donating. Hannes Jordan, the ZarFund team. Okay, so a couple things that we want to be aware of here, guys, is some people are out there calling ZarFund a Ponzi scheme. Now, it's not even worth me going into is or is it isn't. The fact is that ZarFund is taking steps to dispel those accusations. Again, if we look at the definition of a Ponzi scheme, it usually it includes deception, lying, and someone reaping the rewards of taking advantage of many people. And, ZarFund is one of those programs, is a program where there is no central money. There's no place that we are not putting our money or giving our money into anything. We don't pay ZarFund anything. All of our monies are transferred directly to recipients. Okay, so when we donate, it goes directly to a recipient who is in the ZarFund platform. We don't pay ZarFund. ZarFund does not take a haircut. There's no deception here at all. Matter of fact, it's all black and white here. It's all, spelled out for you. It tells you exactly what to expect, how much to donate if you decide that you want to. The system just simply keeps track of, who's participating, but it does not take there's no payment that we're making to ZarFund at all. Okay, so all of our donations are of our own free will, with the numbers calculated to be predictable here, so you can predict exactly what the outcome is. We're using Bitcoin, and we are of our own free will. No one's holding a gun to our head. We are not being manipulated. We're not being deceived. This is just all based on our own will to donate to each other and, follow the outline of this system. Okay? So the fact that now there are, let's see if that's under the reward section. Okay, here you go. So under the reward section, once you reach a certain level, the gold level, you can download this. If you want to associate, your donation to product, if you will, then here you have it. Okay, so here's something that has a value that you can consider yourself trading for your donation. Okay, there you go. And obviously the system's going to have more products, if you will, once you have gotten to other levels, higher levels. And I'm sure it's going to fill in for the lower levels too. So this is just the ZarFund people, Hannes Jordan, making an attempt to dispel the whole Ponzi scheme, accusations and whatnot. Okay? So with that being said, let's go over to a little bit of the tutorials. I know that I've tried to explain the compensation plan, and I know it myself. I know it's going to happen, but I promise you, it's sort of hard to explain. But I think they're trying to make it better. Okay, so you have two things you have to be conscious of when you are talking about your downline. You're talking about levels. Okay. When you're talking about your downline, you're talking about levels. Okay. When you're talking about your upline, you're talking about stages. Okay. So you're talking about levels when you're talking about your downline, and you're talking about stages when you're talking about your upline. Okay. So in other words, you might have someone on your level 1, okay, but they might be at stage 1, okay. You may also have someone at your level 1, but they may be at stage 4, okay. That certainly matters when you're looking at this section here, where you're going, okay, I got all these people. And you might look at this and go, okay, I'm only on level 1. But man, I have someone on my level 5. Well, that person on level 5, they could be at stage 1, okay, or bronze. Okay, now they're also trying to give it a name so you know how to identify stages versus levels. So because someone comes in on your level 6 downline, it doesn't mean that they are a stage 6. It just means that they're level 6. Okay? So when they're at stage 1, but they're on level 6, note, you're not going to be receiving anything from this person until you're both at stage 6. So when you're at stage 6 and this person comes to getting ready to be on stage 6, that's when you're going to receive a payment from that person. Okay, so if they're on stage 1 on your level 6, well, their level 1 upgrade payment goes to level 5. Their level 2 payment, so they can upgrade to stage 2, will go to your level 4. And then when they're ready to upgrade to level 3, 1, 2, 3, right? That's your level 3. Whoever's on your level 3 is going to get their payment if they're at level 3, okay, or stage 3. So it's a little confusing, but if you really look at it, there's two different types of levels. There's the levels of your downline, okay, from first level down to the 6th level. And then there's your stages, which is what stage you're on at the current time. Are you a bronze, silver, gold, or platinum, or stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, stage 4? Now, in this particular case, you can see my levels are filling up with people. Okay? Now, some of these guys are starting to stage up. Okay? One person on my level 1 is already at stage 4. One person on my level 1 is at stage 3. one, and then I think then I have one person at stage 3 on my second level, and then 3 of them are at stage 2. And then down here, these are all stage 1 people. So why that's important is because you might think, oh, I need to upgrade to stage 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, okay, so I don't miss these payments down here. That's okay. You'll be able to look at these people and know what stage they're on. So just because you're filling in down here, level, stage 1, stage 1, stage 1, stage 1, stage 1, it doesn't mean you have to run out and upgrade or you're going to miss their payment, because if they're just at stage 1, you're not getting that payment anyways. People on your level 6 who are at stage 1 are just going to make their first upgrade payment to their stage 1 upline. And then when they go up to stage 2, they're going to be donating to their stage 2 upline, and then stage 3 upline, and then stage 4 upline, and then stage 5 upline, and then to you. Okay? So that's how that kind of works a little bit. So note the amount that you receive versus how much is potential. So there might be some time between what you receive and what's potential, because some of these guys have to get to a position where they're going to upgrade. And a lot of times, you can come along and upgrade all the way to stage 6 if you want. But you can imagine there's a little bit of, that would be a little outlay there, okay, being 3.38 Bitcoin without you even seeing any funds yet. So that might not be a good idea. Because remember, this is monthly too. So you want to start with your stage 1 upline, and then when you see it kind of paying you back with getting 2 people, then you go to stage 2, stage 3, stage 4, and so on. So anyways, I hope that helps. But just to reiterate, guys, ZarFund is making an attempt at this point to dispel the accusations of Ponzi scheme, and this is definitely a great step towards that by providing the first product, if you will, of the system. And this comes in at level 3 gold at this point. So level 3, when you get to that point, you're looking at a book valued at $39, an ebook. So other than that, we are, other than getting that reward for donating, we are donating of our own free will to each other directly. No deception, no funny business. We know exactly what we're doing here, and there is nothing that is being held from us or deceiving us, and we're not paying the company to do this. There's no fees or anything that the company, if you will, is accepting. It's not even a company. It's just a community of people donating to each other. Okay, so with that being said, thanks for tuning in. Stay tuned for more videos, and we'll keep talking about ZarFund. And certainly if you want to know more information about ZarFund, just click the link in the description. We'll talk to you soon.